Welcome everybody. Um, Welcome to another game with ArchieVision. Today we're going to be playing Empyrion, the new experimental version 6.07. This version here is supposed to add more workshop items and stuff to where you can actually create, scenarios, which they have Dawn of Galaxy, Example 1, see Invader versus Defender. These are just different scenarios you can have in there, but today we're just going to play survival to start out. I'm going to show you we'll start out on Akua. We're going to set everything pretty much easy and everything just to make sure we can sort of go through some different things, sort of see how they got it set up from the beginning now, because they have a completely new startup in the way you do start the game. Used to start with a lot of items. Now you have to go through a tutorial to get those items. The only thing you don't get through the start is any ore. You have to, if you want ore, you have to go mine it. So let's get started and bring it on out. I don't know, the game's pretty fun. I've been playing it off and on here for the past 6 months and really enjoyed it. I mean, it does do have some good. But anyway, when you're coming down, you want to look for the settlement, which is there. And the reason you want to look for the settlement is because that's where you have to go. It's got everything you need and to get started. That's the way they've set it up now, as your survivors camp. So let's get down here and get it going. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you want to go on this. You don't want to skip because you want to do this. You want to do the Robinson's protocol. So let's go. You go and grab everything out. Then you want to follow the thing over there. And then it says equip everything that you have. So put everything that you've gotten pretty much in your toolbar. And the reason you do that is it tells you to do that. So what I do is I just normally just put it all in there. Everything will fill in the toolbar. There, we passed that one. Now it says fuel tank, activate base, open equipment locker. So since we're so close, we've already found the base, so it skipped that one where it said locate the base. So we found the base. Now we got to find the power, which is here. Now to open the power, instead of having to go find the fuel tank, you can just open here. Click down, just open the fuel tank here, and all you do. Now I'm not going to put all this in here. I'm just going to put 2 in for right now, and then Y turns everything on. Once you got everything on, you can turn on the. Go ahead and turn that on. That way the plants start growing for you. Which there isn't much there, but you know it's better than nothing. Now that we've got everything on, you come in here, go to the equipment locker, and there's everything you need, pretty much to start out. There's your survival constructor. There's your drill, and your saw, and that. And you really don't need the core. I don't know why they give that the EVA boost. You can just leave that in there, and all the other plant stuff you can't use that right now. So once you finish that, it says equip a structure, place a structure, and it's telling you to make your bike. So we'll go through all the steps to do that real quick. And I wish they'd fix it to where the survival constructor does not have to be on the ground. That's sort of aggravating, but that's part of it. Put that here. Find the bike, order the bike, turn it on, and we're good to go. Now we're making the bike and getting set there. Now I know I'm going a little fast with this because I've done it a couple times and I know where everything's at. So now we got to equip the bike and then spawn it, and that should clear that area. Now set a map marker, go M, and I'm going to set one on this iron deposit. Waypoint accept, and then just close that out. Now it says place O2 generator, act O2 generator. Now if you check your inventory, guess what you have in your inventory? You have an O2 generator. So now we find the closest water, which should be down here. And we'll go down to the water real quick. Put our oxygenator down. Get that going. Go ahead and get all this set up when you first start, and that gets you going pretty good. Ooh, Prometheum. Alright. And activate O2 generator. Usually only put 3 in it to get started. That way I have more power. That's my personal thing, so y'all don't have to do that. It automatically turns on. We're good. Now we gotta go collect ore. First ore we're gonna collect is iron, so we're gonna go to our waypoint we set. Now, iron and magnesium are usually the main things I try to get for weapons. You need that for bullets. And bullets you usually need right off the bat. Whoops. Berry tree. Wait a minute. Iron's behind me. That's one thing they need to fix, is the way they drive these things. I guess the iron deposit's right here underneath. Go ahead and reload that. Turn my light on. We're already hitting iron. I'll go ahead and remove my helmet and turn jump on. And yes, I'm pressing F as I do this. I wonder if holding it down will do the same thing. Nope, you gotta press it every time. But anyway, we just spam the hell out of the F key, the F and F key, and we'll keep going like that for a few. I usually try to get about 200 or 300 or iron, and then I'll go get magnesium, and after that I usually work on all the other stuff that we need, like cobalt and all the other stuff to make my first ship. And you get most of your experience from mining, so you want to do a lot of it. Now you can get a lot more experience from killing stuff, but you want to get to at least level 5 that we can make some of the upper tier weapons. Then I'll show you some other shortcuts too on getting started. to sort of go through. Now this is on a, this is playing single player. This is not playing a PvP server or anything of that nature. Those type of start outs would be totally different, and what you would be trying to load out and what you'd be trying to do would be totally different. Oh, they gotta fix the collision on that too. That's aggravating. Pushes you back on the wall. See how much we got so far. Got 100. Get a little mining done here, get it out of the way. We didn't get a whole lot, but I mean, just as long as we get enough to get started. I think the conversion rate for ore is 2 to 1, so or 1 to 2, so 1 at 1 gives you 2, but I'm not for sure on that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because I think it takes 5 ore to make 10 ingots, so it'd be a 1 to 2 ratio. And most ships you've got to be at least level 7 to be able to make. So, yeah, you want to get leveled up pretty quickly, and the fastest way to get leveled up is what we're doing here. Which is mining. We'll start killing here in a little bit and get leveled up a little faster. Once you get the shotgun or the sniper rifle, that really helps. Helps your killing go a lot faster, and you level a lot faster with those. As you can see, I'm doing sort of a corkscrew method. That's what I normally do when I'm doing these, when I start out by myself. Especially with this small drill, it's faster, and you can get a lot more ore that way. Alright, let's see how, once this finishes reloading, see how much we got. We got 188, which would give us about 350, so a little over 350, so that should be good for right now. When he gets why is my jetpack? There we go. Go to the motorbike, and then we'll go get some magnesium. Which you can see the magnesium's up on top of the mountain that we got close. Or, no, there's some magnesium right over here. Got promethium over there too. Haven't seen any cobalt or any of that, or copper or anything yet. And another thing you want to do is want to collect as much of the rock ore as you can. That way you can make cement and make your cementing stuff. That's usually the best starter building stuff that you can get. And we're getting started pretty quick. We're doing pretty good here. I mean, we're actually advancing pretty fast. It says eat a corn dog now. That's your next big thing to do for the Robinson quest that they have set up in game to sort of help beginners. Hey, quit it. Really? So you're pressing F and it's not working. Where's the it's F. So many different games use F or use E, and you just gotta figure out which one it is. As you notice, my XP goes up pretty good every time we hit something. So that's you level up pretty quick doing that. So let's check that real quick. See, we're already level 3, so we can go ahead and hit some basic stuff. Tools, you'll want your multi-tool. Detection symbol tools, not really. I'll go ahead and usually get the work lights because those come in handy when you're first starting out. Assault rifle, unlock. Light armor, go ahead and unlock that. Miscellaneous. You're going to need a cargo box because that one box you have in that place is not really going to cut it. Then you want to go to base if you have enough points. You'll want to unlock, see, turrets 5, fridge is 3. Really don't need an O2 station. You want the light armor, that's definitely. That way you can go ahead and build that. You don't need a ventilator because it's got one in there already. Go ahead and learn the cannon. That way you can make one. You got 3 left, so go ahead and learn the fridge because you'll need a tier 2 soon. Once you hit level 10. Alright, let's just ignore this stuff for now. Since it's been a button not letting me pick it up. It's being a turd. A turd. Okay, anyway. And I'm sorry if I'm making anybody seasick. Just doing this to see how much I can get out of here pretty quick. And let me pick all this up and see how much we got before it gets too dark. Okay, let's see, we got 115. That'll give us about close to 250. Let's give it a bit more, or leave at least 300. Make 300 dust. Make your gunpowder. There's a lot of magnesium there. There we go. Let's see what we got now. 175. That's a little over 300. That's what I wanted. So now we're here. Got all this. We need to eat a corn dog. So that means we're gonna go find a corn dog. These are not really corn dogs. Makes no sense really to call them corn dogs, but it is a video game, so can't say too much about that. Come on. corn dog. A couple of them actually. Slow down a little bit. There's one. Don't need sugar cane, but I do need. We'll need fiber later, so if you ever run into fiber, grab it. You go through a lot of it in this game. Sugarcane you can use to make cookies and stuff, but you gotta have the other ingredients, and we don't have them at the moment. Ooh, raptors. It's gonna be getting dark soon. So we'll go ahead and set up the constructor. Go ahead and transfer all this in. Move this to the bar. But now that we got it done, there's some of the stuff I don't need in the bar. There. Now we're going over here. And let that ride. That's gonna take a minute. We'll go ahead and come on. Go ahead and eat a hot dog, and we did that. Open control panel, open registry. Control panel, I'm thinking that's the P, so P. I don't think registry, I don't know what they're talking about here. Factions, PDA, blueprints, marketplace, registry. And we completed that protocol, so now we go to PDA. Solar missions, we could do any of these now. We can go to the knowledge base, but you can look here, collect a coup of berries, corn dogs. It tells you what ought to collect, and then what you make. And once you collect them, you know, you can do these different ones, but they're really not needed. Tutorial's done, so we're complete with it, so we don't need it anymore. Let's see, factions, there's no factions. Let's see, humanoid explorer. Yeah, there are no factions in single player, so we're there. No. That ain't ready yet. Let's go check our stuff and see how it's doing. I got it on fast. So as you can see already, we can start making some stuff here. Probably one of the first things I'll make is the assault rifle. And in that, let's see, we need electronics. I don't have electronics, so I need copper to be able to make that in silicone. Anyway, you can see they've really improved the visuals on this game too. I mean, they used to be, you know, being a Unity game, you could really tell it was a Unity game, and it was just sort of difficult to get past the shortcomings of the Unity engine. But with Unity 5, and they've moved up to that, I think they have anyway. I'm assuming they have. They had announced that they'd moved to a new engine, so that's what I'm assuming they meant when they said that. It really looked a lot better. Let me see if I can pull up the debug menu. Alright, so... that ain't what I wanted. Back off. No, that ain't what I wanted. Thank you. Anyway, usually I'll take the time and move it down to 1 or 0, because that way I keep it daylight when I'm doing a stream. But I'm going to move this back to kind of about early morning. There we go. Basically what I'm doing there is that way we can sort of keep going instead of having to wait for nightfall, because in the new game it gets so dark at night. The new settings that they have for the game, it is virtually impossible to see anything. So now what we need to do while that's making is we need to go find some copper and silicone and cobalt. We need about 100 of each to start out. Some more promethium, magnesium. Make sure I don't get my ass shot off by no POI base anywhere. Which I've had that happen a time or two. Come over a hill and just get blasted because it didn't pop up on the map. Iron deposits. That doesn't help any. Come on, I need copper, cobalt. Crash Titan, mid part. Huh, where is that at? And usually there's a POI close to it too, so. And there's the admin place. So we'll head this way a little bit and see if we can discover anything. Cobalt. There we go. He did that. Copper. Let's see where the copper's at. Copper's over by the Crash Titan. So we'll go ahead and grab the cobalt while we're here. Then we'll go to the Crash Titan silicone. So we got a little bit of everything, but I got a feeling that silicone's going to be up. Yeah, it's going to be by POI. If I can talk. That's up, folks. Yes, I just channeled my inner Elmer Fudd. It works wonders. It really does. Let's see. I gotta do something real quick. Give me a second, guys. Gotta do something real quick. Give me a second, guys. There we go. We're set there. Basically, I was setting up to where I could see the chat in case anybody wanted to ask me questions. There's cobalt now. There we go. And level 4. Cobalt now. And if you notice, I'm not getting any XP off of this. Now I've gotten too high a level. Well, no, I got some XP off that one. Once you get to a certain level, you start losing XP on doing certain things and mining certain ores. It's just the way, you know, sort of makes you have to move along to be able to progress. You've got to actually progress. You've got to move. You've got to go to higher tier items. Start raiding rating POI basis to be able to do stuff like that. You've got to go to higher. Hold on. One thing I forgot to do was mute my live stream. There we go. That's muted. Now we can have a good conversation without the without it getting in the way anyway. Yeah, remember, you don't have many more after this, so we got to sort of conserve. We'll take this down to about 300. Let me see how many we got. Got 84. We only need 100, so we'll go to 100. And then we'll go from there. Excuse me, my nose is... My sinuses are actually killing me today. Let's see what we got now. Got over 100, so we're good. So now we just blast our little way out of here. Find our motorcycle and go to the next one. Now, do we want to go for the silicon or do we want to go? No, we need to go for the silicon. That's aggravating. I can't drive. Ooh, whoops. We need to add a jump. Ooh. Epsilon outpost. I knew it. Oh, God damn it. Excuse my language. There's one over there as well. Keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't try to get any closer. One thing good about drones, though, is that they're really good about giving you craft, items you need to crafting, like electronics, like computers, like motors, and things of that nature. Or your core crafting components that you have to craft to be able to craft some of the bigger items. So if a drone comes up, we'll just take care of it, take it out, and go from there. If you notice the way I drill too, is there's another reason why I drill this way as well. Is it gives you some cover if they do decide to come and try to attack you while you're in the hole. You know, if you get it deep, you know, deep enough and around enough like a corkscrew, you can hide down in the bottom and they can't see you. And if you go down far enough, they lose aggro and they'll fly off. Got 109 silicone, so we're good there. We only have 718 left, so we gotta make sure. And we gotta put our bike down. Before we do anything, we'll go in here and check this and see what we got. Usually they have some stuff in here that you can grab. That'll help. Ooh. Definitely help. That, and that. Definitely want all that. Oh yeah, all that. Usually the blue ones are empty. No, they're not empty today. Ooh, sapphire, we need that. We'll need that to make some stuff. Ooh, Estrium, that's rare. So we did good. We got neodymium, we got estrium, and we got saphium, which those are all very rare items you usually have to get from space. Now if I wanted to spend some more time in here, I could actually do some digging, and there's some more on the bottom. Wait, there's some more up there. Definitely give me that. And that's iron bars. Don't need the wood, but I'll take the silicone magnet. Yep, take it all. This turned out pretty good. This is actually a good haul here. Yeah, let's see what we can find upstairs, which I don't think we can find much, but we can try. I haven't been in one of these in a while, so. Whoa! Hey. There's nothing up here. This is just the cargo bays. This is on top. Get her going on, which you can probably tell that by just me being up here. But yeah, down below these stairs here, there used to be, I don't know if there are now, there used to be buried chests, but I'm not going to look for those right now because I got a limited amount. Well, actually, I got 2 more. I gotta use them, but we still need copper. So that's what we're just going to go after. It's copper. There it is. And well, that's a pretty big copper mine there. That was pretty good. Give me a second here. There we go. Anyway, go ahead and get our 100 copper while we're here. Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty good. He's a pretty good bit. Yeah, I'm an ex-country boy. That's my accent. From Louisiana, North Louisiana, to put it that way. Up in a little town called Homer, Louisiana is where I'm from. Now I live in the great state of Tennessee. And do other things. See, once we get the 100 here, we'll head back, we'll empty all our stuff in there, and we'll see what we can make and get going on the base, because we need to make another room, that way we can put up our constructor, regular constructor, and start putting up some other stuff, put up our armor changer, our food, you know, our food processor and stuff like that. Come on. Copper's coming out quick. Yeah, I've got over 100 already. That's pretty much all we need. And there's the bike. I'm gonna head back to the house real quick. Get all this apartment up. Actually, while I'm here, see something. I think they want. Really? Yep. this going here. Sorry for the long silence there. I was doing some thinking. My brain wasn't working right. But now it is. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on your definition of right. Is. I don't know if you could say my brain is actually right. Here we go. And we're back home. Come back to the survivor thing. And start putting stuff in there. Well, actually, that can come back out. That'll leave you there. There we go. Let's see. Someone messaging me on Discord. What do they want? Alright, let's see. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I got the hiccups. And as you can see, we got some of this stuff here. So that really helped us a lot. Now we can go back and start some more stuff making. Get those going there. Get more rock going. And once all that completes, then we'll start making our and let all that go, and then we'll have that. So then that will let us start making some of the other stuff that we need to make, which would be like the constructor would be the first, the large constructor would be the first thing I'll do. We don't need a power generator or anything, but we definitely will need some other things like water generator and stuff. Let's see. Ooh, power's out. So let's see what we got here. Fuel tank's empty, so we'll go ahead and dump all that in there. Turn it on. And looks like we got food out there. Go ahead and grab a little bit and put it in the refrigerator, that way it's ready. Need to go kill some stuff, but like I said, I want to get the large constructor up, get all that up beforehand. Keep thinking arc. Arc's controls, you just press T when you hover over something and it moves, and I keep trying to do that. Alright, there we go. Ooh, there's food in there. Got a sandwich and a pizza. Pizza sounds really good right now. Anyway, what we'll want to do is once this completes its little run in about the next 15-20 minutes, is we'll want to build a house, probably about 12 by 12 or a little bigger, and 4 high room like that. And the reason we want to build that is that when we start putting our large constructor and stuff in it, or we can just build up, you know, go up top and go higher. which that could be a possibility as well. Definitely want to make some steel later and put some armor over this stuff here. That way, if we do get attacked, it's got some extra padding and shielding. That way, it doesn't get destroyed easily. But anyway, that's the way you start out and the way you get started. And then once you have everything, you're good to go, and you can go from there and make your blueprints. Let's see. You know, you already should be level 4 or 5 by now, so you should be able to start making some decent items. Once you hit level 5, you can make the shotgun, the tier 2 assault rifle, the sniper rifle, and the explosive, and start raiding. But my next step, let's say, for instance, right now, if it wasn't getting close to getting dark, actually, I could change that again. But my next step would be to find the farm, the alien farm, the town, the POI town, and find the civilian complexes and research centers, the ones that aren't protected by turrets. They might have 1 or 2 drones around. I take the drones out, go in, empty out all the cash, everything that I could carry, and come back. And the reason I would do that is most of those have some tier 2 weapons. They'll have some weapons kits. They'll have different additions you can add to your suits for your suit slots. Like they have 1 for speed, 1 for armor, 1 for power on your weapons. They have 1 for higher boost rate. They have some for all around, increases a little bit of everything. They have 1 for protect you from the elements. Then you have your EVA suit that you can put on it. That way you can actually go out in space. Supposedly, actually, I've used it a couple of times, and it doesn't work that well. It actually doesn't protect you from the cold that long. You really have to be prepared now if you're going to do a spacewalk. Best thing to do is build you a CV with a mining turret on the bottom. And the reason I say the bottom is when you're on the planets, you can use that turret as well to mine on the planet. And you can use the turret to mine on your asteroids as well. Or you can make a big enough CV to carry a mining HV, which is hovercraft. SV is, you know, small spacecraft. HV is hovercraft, and CV is your capital vessels, if you don't know. But anyway, if you make a big enough CV that has a big enough cargo hold or carry landing pad to carry a hover vessel and an SV, then you're set. You can use your SV to go around and find where your stuff's at, or you can use your CV, whatever. I usually use the SV and leave the CV in orbit until I find what I need, and then I'll bring the CV down, land it, and then get my HV out and go where I need to go. That way I know where everything's at on the planet. SVs are faster, especially the one I built myself. They're faster and more maneuverable, and you can put a lot more armaments on them to be able to take out the POIs. But anyway, and I'm going to be ending the stream here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.